Good morning again. Once again, we are here at Fankanta Credit Union, and one of the founders of this credit union. We are fortunate to meet him, and he actually granted us this short brief interview. Sir, we would like you to tell us a little about who we are talking to today.
I am Honorable Matarr Kujabi, former National Assembly member for Fonyi Bondali, and also the founder of Fankanta Cooperative Credit Union here in Kawale.
Okay, thank you very much for that brief introduction. And Honorable, can you please tell us how did this credit union come about? How did the idea come about to form a credit union in this community?
Well, the idea of the credit union, the history of the credit union in this country, as you know, was way back in the First Republic. But unfortunately, the way it has been introduced during the First Republic was not right, and as a result, it fails. So after the 1994 takeover, the government looked at the scheme and felt that, we should not allow this scheme to die, given the fact that it is a very, very important scheme that has come to rescue the poor people. So as a result, the government thought it wise that we should invite the people that brought this concept to the Gambia and let them come and find out why it failed. And when they were invited, those people, I think, also were the people that invited ILCOF, that is the Irish League of Credit Union Foundation, to come to the Gambia and made an assessment. And when they made the assessment, what they told government was that the way it has been introduced here was wrong, because then it was attached to the cooperative union. And cooperative union were much busy in buying and selling granite. So they didn't have time, to coordinate the activities of the credit union. So, and that was what led to its failure. So these people who made the assessment recommended to government that if they want the scheme to work well, then they should establish an independent office of the credit union. And that is what brought NACO into being. So when they created that office, it was that time they hired the services of the former general manager, Joseph Jallo, to be the general manager of NACO. And then Joseph Jallo also took Per Mendy along himself to be the programs officer or program manager. And then it was during that time that Per Mendy and Joseph Jallo organized the sensitization programs. They used these CRS groups. Joseph Jallo was at one time working with CRS. So they used CRS groups. They sensitized the women about the importance of the credit union in the country. So our women were also fortunate to attend that sensitization. And when they sensitized them, they also saw the importance of this scheme. And thought it wise that they also wanted one in their community.
Because
so when they came back, they reported. When they reported, and the women at the time, I was the one that was helping them on the ground as secretary in all their activities. So they decided that I should be their secretary. And so we formed one. Initially when we started, it was at village level. Our village had their own, Kawali, Mayok had their own, Kanjibatu had their own, Sinkandi had their own, Jendin had their own, Bulengat had their own, Bondali had their own. So we were moving. All of a sudden, some of these ones, other villages, their union collapsed. Simply because the women were committed in what they were doing, but the fact of the matter was they couldn't have somebody who understands the scheme, to move them along. So, but me alongside, I was also coordinating political activities.
Oh, okay.
Because I was the coordinator of the July 22nd movement.
Okay.
So I say, wow, here is a situation. I am holding a position which is a district position. At the same time, handling a position which involves only my community. Now that this scheme has come, I have started in my community, and other communities have also started in their community. But their communities had failed simply because they didn't have anybody to move them. I said, now what can I do?
You take it upon yourself.
That was the time I had this idea of them coming together, so that I move them all together at one go. And when I talked to them, I spoke to them, they agreed, and then we destroyed all those other schemes, and that was how fankanta came about.
Yes. It looks like this history was far back, from '94. That was a long time ago.
Really?
And then what an achievement now that you have, you were able to commit yourself to the extent of having this, this facility, and then what I understand from Oblai, that you have a total number of 500, almost coming to 600 plus people that are in this credit union. So, Honorable, still, can you tell us the importance of this credit union, how it is impacting the life of people in this community?
Okay, thank you. Unity is strength. When I convinced them to come together, and we came together and formed what we call today fankanta. That was the time we were able to secure assistance from NACOC to build this office where we are today.
Okay.
Through the assistance of the ILCOF.
Yeah.
You see? So since then, we are here. Today we are talking about over 500 members. And you are now asking about the impact. The impact is so great. It's so great. Because yesterday, people didn't have a facility like this. And you know what they used to do? If they have money, they keep it in their, homes.
In their respective homes, which is not
respective homes.
Which is not safe at all.
Sometimes, people steal their money.
Yeah.
Sometimes when accidents come, disaster,
there's a lot of risks attached to it.
Their money's got burned. You see? So, and at that time, there was not this kind of notion of people helping people.
People, absolutely.
But when this scheme came, those people that didn't need their money, they could come and just save it here.
Save their money.
And others, the management will take that same money and help others in the form of loans, in the form of services. So, and as a result of that, I have seen people who were unable to build houses for themselves because of this scheme. Today, they are able to build houses for themselves.
And living in their own houses.
Yes. Me, myself, I'm an example. If you should go and see the house that I am able to build for myself, you couldn't believe that I was going to be able to build that house for myself. That house cost me more than $1.5 million.
Oh my God.
More than $1.5 million.
Yeah, and then
I'm able to build that because of the credit union.
Yeah.
You understand? So this is a school behind me.
Yeah.
This school, our VDC also is able to build this school as a result of support that we are getting through the credit union in the form of loans. So that alone goes to show the impact of this credit unionism. Yes. Definitely. It has reduced poverty. It has helped people, secured, In those days, way back in 1994, 96, it was difficult to bring some people to come and do savings.
Do savings, yeah.
But today, believe me, people, if they get money, today,
they want to
the following money, they'll just rush
they want to run and come. And
you can see the women have arrived. These people are here to come and do some savings.
And all thanks to you. Thanks to your relentless effort to make sure it is this huge success is achieved.
Absolutely.
We are really grateful that you grant us this interview, Honorable.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can only tell you to keep encouraging them.
Inshallah.
You know, because like you said, you mentioned something important, which is unity is strength.
Absolutely.
Once you're unified, there's only so much that you can achieve.
Absolutely.
So once again, I say thank you so much for granting us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I also want to give the credit to NACOG because it is NACOG that came with this idea
absolutely.
through government.
Absolutely.
So I will have to thank NACOG. This is their credit.
Exactly.
Together with the government of the Gambia.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
Because without the government's intervention this thing could have died.
Could have died.
So
absolutely.
the credit goes to them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And one final advice that you will give to those people that haven't yet joined the credit union. You know, those people that haven't yet joined the credit union and know the impact and the benefit that is given to the community, all over the world.
Yeah, my advice to those people would be, those that didn't have one in their community, let them endeavor to have one. You understand? Those that have one in their community but are yet to become members, they should try and become a member. The credit unions are the only solution to poverty eradication. We can only help each other become, independent through credit unionism. Yes, it's the best. Yes.
Thank you so much once again, sir.
You are welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank
You
you.
are welcome.